walk over to him and say, "What are you doing, man?"
The horse is a bit angry. Whatever.
Treat it calmly.
I know how to treat a horse.
It doesn't
You
look
mind
like
your
it.
boats. I'll mind this.
You don't treat
seems
it like
like
you
you treat
treat
a
a whore,
horse
man.
like-
Let it smell you.
I headbutt Phil. I don't.
So while you guys are discussing the horses, one of the guys who seemed to be in charge of the loading of the cart basically approaches you and just gives you like a quick rundown of if you want the horse to go forward, you smack it with the reins, etc.
All right.
Introduction to cart wielding.
I help the people, load up the cart. Make it faster. Speed up the process, I mean.
Yep, you guys start making your way out of Storm's End. So you guys find yourselves on a well-manicured road that leads you through sort of like long stretching farmlands. There's basically sort of a repeated sight for the first several hours of your journey of basically like a stone building that's obviously owned by some bannerman of the Durandons, and then surrounding it are the farmlands that are basically being tilled by, peasants that work the lands. And let me actually move the cart here so you guys can get like a marching order. Or actually, I'll just move your tokens and you can put them in order. So you can fit like side by side two basically on the cart, or you can walk next to the cart.
Well, I'm
Walk
up on the
by the side.
reins. Whatever.
I'll be at the back.
I guess it's actually like that.
I don't know where my token went.
I'm buried.
I think you got trapped
click drag.
underneath the.
It's gone.
Where am I?
His token got shot off the map. It's a bug that happens once in a while.
Oh no,
So
He's
Tina
also-
dies.
not again.
There you go.
Thank you. Is there even room to hide there, Aaron?
For you, for
Okay,
sure.
I want to hide myself.
All right, make a stealth check. Yeah, so basically you guys see Mr. Greenbottle like crawls up onto the car, and it almost looks like he's like inspecting some of the sacks of, feed or whatever, and he just kind of disappears into the goods that are on the cart. No one can really see him.
I stole, like, while I'm hiding, I'm stowing some of my rations because I can't carry all of them in, like, hiding it somewhere.
I let my backpack slam down on the cart, probably almost crushing his head because I don't notice him there.
I whisper to Barrick, "What a bitch."
Well, what do you expect?
Then I make myself a little nest on the back of the cart and have my crossbow
Laser
at the ready.
All right, yeah. So some more hours go by, and you guys are finally starting to get out of like farmland, and now it's like more sparsely forested areas. Everybody, make me a perception check. So you guys can all see off to the left of the cart, like in some thick bushes, there's two humanoid creatures that are like intently watching you guys.
I'm drawing my arrows.
I knock a bolt
That's
And
not the
just-
card.
and just point the crossbow at them.
Hopefully they are in range.
So yeah, as soon as you like
How
draw
far away are
weapons,
them?
they're maybe like 40 feet off to your left.
Okay.
Like you're basically like right now, you guys are like just starting to get parallel with them, and you've like raised your weapons and pointed them at the like thick briar patch that they're hiding in. And as soon as you do that, you hear the screams of two small children that go running for the hills, probably farmers' kids.
Wow.
You know, for a moment, everyone was sort of like, off put for a second, thinking you're like going to be ambushed right outside of town, and then you realize, oh, it's just some farmers' kids.
You never know. You never know.
These kids were up to no good.
Probably.
You're hiding. Don't talk. You'll reveal yourself.
I mean, I can talk to you. It's not like I'm hiding from you, right?
Are you
Alright, so
speaking
somebody
bird
needs to
language or
roll
what
me-
that only he understands.
We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d20 rolls,
I want to roll 3 of them.
random encounters.
I
Oh,
will
Bermuda should
roll.
roll them.
Hmm?
She rolls stupid low.
Who? What?
Bermuda
Me.
rolls stupid low.
Let Bermuda roll 2 and Wayne rolls 3.
Oh dear lord. Should I roll first or you? Yeah, okay. Oh, you
What do you mean she
should.
rolls low? She rolled fucking 2 18s right now before.
Another one?
What the fuck?
Oh dear lord.
Well, this is how the party dies.
I'm not worried. I'm more worried. I'm more worried about Wayne.
Dear lord.
That
The last
19.
day.
There's 5 of you, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How many dragons? What's it again? 555?
At least it's not 20, so.
Yep, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So yeah, you guys continue on, and you're now like well outside of the farmlands. The road has gone from like a pristinely manicured flat surface to like a ruddy, sort of jagged, muddy terrain. But you're still making pretty good time in, but the ride is a lot less comfortable than it was before. Now, instead of seeing like, farmhouses and stone buildings, you're seeing like dilapidated, old, abandoned structures. Weeds have overgrown once what was a nice farmland area. The lands are scarred by what must have been massive battles at one time with terrifying magics that have left huge gashes in the open farmland. Twisted trees have invaded the area, and everybody's, a little bit. You're no longer at ease as you were when you were within the safety of Storm's End, and perhaps pulling your weapons on the two kids have just sort of like underlined that point. Everybody make me a perception check.
Thank God we have high perception.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yep, so as you guys are continuing through this road, all of you here off to, once again, the left of the cart, there's like a thump, 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 thump of loud, heavy footsteps crashing through vegetation.
Is this still on the first day?
Yep, although it's
First day.
getting somewhat late.
Okay. Yeah, I have my crossbow at the ready to
Same.
go.
All right, everybody roll me initiative.
Bam!
As you guys see a large grizzly bear. Whoops, let me put up the counter for you. You see a large grizzly bear making its way through the forest directly at you.
Oh, I've got this. No, I don't.
Like you got the fucking wolves.
Wolves.
I mean, oh dear. For the moment, I'm still in stealth, right? I don't know if it noticed me or not.
This armor is heavy, get over it.
I fuck dogs. Get over it.
Roll me another stealth check, Tinan.
Damn.
Yeah, you're still well hidden underneath bags, but
Thank you.
Fucking
You're
rogues.
still inside the thing, so.
Fucking halfling. Well,
right, yeah. So there's a large brown bear that's definitely, making its way directly towards you guys. Beric, you're up. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I was considering to cast speak with animals, but
Please do.
go for it.
this is gonna go I want to eat you.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe he just wants us to fuck off away from his cubs or something.
Yeah,
Do it,
okay.
it's your only
I
hope.
cast speak
Please.
with animals.
It's gonna be good.
And then we all attack him, so useless.
Yeah.
Well, he can still speak. It's just an
I
action.
know,
He can still
but we don't understand what they're saying, so it's like,
All right, so you guys see the person who's sort of like manning the horses starts, and chanting in some sort of strange incantation, waving his arms, and then he begins almost like growling like a bear. What do you say to it, Beric?
I say, fuck me. Okay, I say, hello, brother. What do you want?
Hungry.
I've got some food for you, and
Chuck tin.
I got food back in the thing, right?
Rations, you mean?
No,
Probably.
like on the cart.
Huh.
It responds, "You are food."
I've got better food.
Make a persuasion check.
Please roll a 1 again.
No. Persuasion. Fuck!
Might as well
What
be.
the fuck?
Yay!
You are cursed.
Your best food.
Chris rolls these things now from forever. Encounter
Cecilia.
checks.
So, Cecilia, your partner in crime up above you has literally been going,
With the bear responding.
and the bear growls back at him.
Cecilia kind of looks between the bear and Beric, and just readies her spear in her hands. Takes a good stance.
Do you want to ready an action to attack the bear?
Not to attack.
Okay. This
Just
bear,
to
by the way, is
defend.
like snarling, growling. If you've seen The Revenant, you know what he looks like.
I haven't seen it yet. Cecilia will just like anchor the end of her spear into the ground really well, just, for when it charges.
There's a clip that shows you what the bear looks like
Okay.
in Discord. Whoops. Phoebus, it's your turn.
Seeing the growling, I can kind of tell he's a druid, right?
Nope. You see a guy who's growling at a bear. What inference you make from that is up to you.
And the bear's still like looking aggressive.
The bear roared at him, snarled and roared at him.
I guess
I
negotiation.
mean, if you've ever seen somebody bark at a dog and then the
Yeah.
dog barks back, it's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I point my crossbow and just go, guess negotiations didn't go well, human, and shoot.
shoot me.
Nice.
Nope.
Roll a d20.
Please, Ariel, please.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so the bolt gets basically like sideways as you go to fire it, and sort of like the arrow shaft sort of cracks, and the string makes like a really strange sound, and you have to sort of like spend another round clearing the jam.
Okay. Could it be a bonus action or an action?
Make a strength check. Yeah, so as a bonus action, you're basically able to just, like yank the bolt out of there, and the crossbow string comes like slamming forward, and you can use it again. Tinnen.
I don't think I can, shoot it with this angle, but can I go to Phoebus, shoot it, and then go back to my place?
No, you cannot occupy the same square as an ally.
Okay.
You can only
combat.
pass through them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Then I guess I move here, shoot, and then go back. I can do that, right? Even I have 25 movement, so I have no idea.
Yeah, you can move to there, shoot, and go back.
Okay. Do I have advantage? Just a stealth.
Well, you leave your cover, and you're
Okay.
not in stealth anymore, and then you shoot at it.
Yeah. Let's see. Short bow. Nope.
Yeah, that misses. Manon?
I'm just checking how exactly my spells work, because am I supposed to have given you a list of what I currently have learned?
Just
like-
mark them on your sheet, which spells you have prepared for the day.
Okay, and how many are allowed of level 0 and level 1 spells? Is it like I'm allowed
Level
2 level
0.
0, 1 level 1?
It's not based on level, it's just you get so many spells that you can prepare each day. I believe it's based on one of your casting stats,
Wisdom
probably
plus
charisma or
level.
something. Wisdom.
For
You have-
cleric.
You have 2 spell slots.
Okay.
It's on page
That's what I have,
58.
yeah.
I was just checking if command, because I can have I can do a command spell, if that actually works on animals. But
He should have more than 2 possible spells that he can draw from. There's-
Wisdom modifier plus level, but he can cast twice a day. That's spell slot.
Right. Yeah, so you can prepare whatever your wisdom mod is
That's
plus
3.
1.
I thought.
And that's the pool of spells that you can draw from and load into one of your 2 first level slots.
Okay.
And cantrip, even though it costs first level spell, is already prepared, or do you need to also prepare that?
No, cantrip is a first level spell. If you read in the house rules, there are no 0 level spells in this. The
Okay.
lowest level spell is first level. Cantrip is its own first level spell that can basically you can manifest any of the cantrips that you have access to through that spell.
Cool.
So, for example, if you had the cantrip Poison Spray and the cantrip Eldritch Blast, and you were to cast the cantrip spell, you would choose either Poison Spray or Eldritch Blast, and the cantrip would manifest as that effect. Which is how it used to work in like 2nd edition and before.
I'm thinking I'm going to try casting Sacred Flame on it. But give me a minute to find the actual spell.
A
Sacred
flame-like
Flame is a
radiance
cantrip.
descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw.
How do I
Okay, cool,
add
so
it
he
from
just-
my from the list on the side onto my sheet again? I've forgotten how to do that.
So on your sheet, if you go to spells,
Yeah. All right.
so you just need to add the spells that you have or whatever to your sheet, and then like mark which ones are prepared.
Do I drag it over from the list of like full spells in the like the journal bit, or
Yeah, so if you click on the little wheel
okay?
on the side, you can like put in name or whatever.
For now, just roll 1d8.
And the bear fails its saving throw. So you blast it with a sacred burst of divine energy. Take 6 points of damage. Anything for your bonus action, or you want to move?
I think I'm going to. I'm going to move to where the horses are by moving a bit forwards.
And the bear sort of like notices you moving around the horses and charges you. Sort of just comes like tumbling through the brush.
What is he saying?
Hungry food. And he attempts to bite you and then claw you.
Brilliant.
Hitting ACs 11 and 12.
I am 17.
So yeah, the basically its teeth sink down into your scale mail and its claws slash across your breastplate, but the armor absorbs the blows. Barrack.
Right. So
Attack, you foul creature.
I just scream, if you want something to eat, eat me, and I like slam my shield a bit with my quarterstaff and jump down and charge him. If I can
Roll
do
the
that,
hit.
yeah.
It's actually in that square. It takes up
Oh,
4
it's in that
squares.
square. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's a large creature.
Can I be in between the horses?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right, so I just press quarterstaff, right?
With advantage, maybe? Oh, but it's still hit.
Yep, that
Max
hits.
damage.
Yeah.
You bash the bear in the side of the face with your quarterstaff as you growl at it. Cecilia?
Okay, I'll move around and do I get to make an attack on the bear?
Yep.
Okay.
That will... Yep, that hits. Roll damage. As you sink your spear into its thick hide.
Wait, was that a damage roll? Didn't
No.
look like the same roll.
You need to click some options in your character sheet later.
Okay, but for now I just do a d8 plus 2.
Yep.
Ooh,
Wow,
damn.
nice.
I hate bears.
Yeah, you sink your spear in deep, and like a trickle of dark red blood starts to make its way down the shaft.
Can you make another attack with that?
At level 5.
No, because monks have the martial arts feature.
Probably have to
And-
spend key or something.
No. Oh, here it is. When you use the attack action with an unarmored strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmored strike as a bonus action. So basically, you start the game off with 2 attacks.
But was my bonus action just spent moving here?
Oh,
No.
no. A moving is an action on itself.
Okay.
Bonus action is, as the name implies, a bonus that you can, some people have, some people don't.
So is that kosher, Aaron?
Where are you seeing this? Is it under martial arts?
Yeah.
Page 79, third third bullet point.
Yeah, you can punch the bear if you want,
Yeah,
assuming
I'd
that
like
a
to.
spear is a monk weapon.
It is.
Yeah, it's one of those spears with a little floppy thing right beneath the blade.
So you can also try to punch the bear, or kick it,
Why
or
not?
knee
Yeah.
it, or headbutt it, or whatever you want.
Kick in the balls.
I don't see. Maybe I didn't put it in my sheet yet, but like the unarmed attack.
You probably didn't. What is your highest stat? Strength or dexterity?
Dexterity.
Then roll d20 plus your dexterity mod plus your proficiency modifier with advantage.
Proficiency in
2. It's +2.
for proficient. Oh yeah, that says right there, fucking proficiency bonus.
Does she have advantage? Because there's a lot of people surrounding the
Yeah,
bear?
everybody attacking the bear has advantage. But that hits anyway.
Roll again in case of critical.
Really?
Yeah.
They can just roll a d20 to see if it crits. No. So yeah, roll damage, which I think for a monk is a
D4.
D4 plus your dex mod.
Yep.
Actually,
It's
oh
a
no.
dex mod.
Do you actually get your mod for?
You do.
Yeah.
I
The
guess it's
first
just
point.
if you're dual wielding that you don't.
Yep. Only dual wielding is kind of wonky.
Yeah. So roll D4 plus whatever your dex mod is.
Nice.
So yeah, you notice that the bear is, bleeding. You pull your spear out and you punch it right in the wound.
Ouch.
That's fucked up.
Damn.
I'm a fucked up little girl.
And then
No.
What about me?
Fibbits.
oh, did I skip you? All right, yeah, Phoebus.
I have advantage, right?
Everybody has advantage attacking
Everybody.
the bear.
Okay. 14.
Yep, that hits.
12 damage.
Yeah, the bear's looking really bloodied now.
We're eating bear tonight.
Oh, grizzly bear is so gross.
Look like bear flesh is back on the menu, lads.
Are we orcs now?
Tinin?
Shooting it.
That hits for 13 damage.
Yep. And then I saw my bow as a free action.
Okay, yeah, you put your bow away. Manon?
I would like to hit it with my warhammer. How do I go about doing such a thing?
Roll a d20 plus your proficiency mod plus your strength modifier.
Proficiency for...
At each
Ew.
level, you have a proficiency modifier, so it goes up as you gain levels, and that gets added to like attack rolls with weapons that you're proficient with, gets added to like skill checks that you have proficiency in.
Or saves.
It's like base attack bonus from previous editions.
So what did you say?
Or
Proficiency bonus
Thaco.
20 and what?
D20 plus 2
Is it
from
strength?
your proficiency and then strength, probably.
Okay, plus the,
Yeah,
so
for
five.
hammer it's strength. And you have advantage, so you can roll twice to see if you
Yep.
crit. Yep, you hit. Roll damage.
I have not written down the damage of a...
D8 plus
Warhammer.
strength.
Yep. So you sort of mutter some strange words about a man drowning as you raise your warhammer above your head and bring it down right into the center of the skull of the bear, caving its skull in, and it collapses to the ground, bleeding to death.
I walk up to the bear and take out my arrows. I can salvage half of what I use, so got one back.
I immediately start skinning the bear.
I kind of burned some of its flesh.
All right, roll survival. Person who's skinning it.
Yeah.
Yep, so you spend the better part of, several hours meticulously cutting away the hide of the bear, and eventually you have a bear hide.
Is it a female?
But it's now dark. It's a male bear.
Okay.
Harold was hoping for multiple nipples.
No, I was hoping for a mother bear looking for food for the cubs.
Oh, so we could find the cubs and
I want
raise
some
them.
bear nuggets.
Oh dear. People.
So how much meat can we salvage from this bear? A bear teeth worth a lot to be sold.
There's at least 100 pounds of easily retrievable meat from the bear. It's a very greasy, grizzly sort of muscle. It has a number of teeth. You have the hide.
How much does that weigh, by the way? A bear hide.
Bear hide, about 50 pounds, 40 pounds, 40, 50 pounds. Call it 50.
That's
Nice
heavy.
even number.
Right, I'll
Make a
put
nice
that
scarf
on
out of
the
it.
thing.
Doesn't say make a cape.
Yeah.
But this is like the entire bear hide. This is like a 13-foot tall creature.
I'm going to try and get its teeth. Do I have to roll survival for teeth?
Yeah, sure.
Dentistry.
I'm not very good at collecting teeth.
So you look over and you see Manon using his hammer to try to knock the teeth out of the bear, and he's just smashing them, basically. Like, you get little teeth bits, some parts of broken jaw.
Nice.
So you have some bear teeth, but they're all chipped in one way or another.
Cecilia puts her hand on his hammer hand and says, "You need to go at it more easily."
Next time.
And here you are lecturing me about how to drive a carriage, while you can't even pluck out some teeth from a dead bear.
My hammer is too
let's get
large
moving.
for this mouth.
So it's now dark. You guys can continue on if you want, but it's pretty late in the day and you're all tired.
Can we find one of those abandoned houses to take shelter in?
It's not hard. You see one, sort of off, not too far in the distance.
Should we do that, guys?
Yeah, let's do
Of
that.
course.
I agree.
Let's do it.
I will take the first 4 hours of watch.
I'll take the second.
I only need 4 hours of rest.
I wouldn't mind 8.
You have to drive the cart after all, so you need your sleep.
Do you wish to stay up the whole night?
I think he said he wants 8 hours of sleep.
Weren't I clear?
Not very.
Can you understand me?
All I hear is...
You're still
Yeah.
speaking bear.
I'm not speaking
After
bear.
that display, it's very hard to understand you, human.
What's so hard to understand? I can speak with animals sometimes.
Well, as long as you don't start coughing up hairballs.
What? I don't get you. And I walk into the stone house.
Yep, it's on the map up in the top right-hand corner.
Oh.
How many stories does it have?
Just one.
Okay.
The roof is dilapidated with big holes in it.
Hmm.
You guys get a fire going.
We should.
No, we shouldn't. It'll
Actually-
attract, insects.
I'll
Not bad.
sleep in the cart outside, actually, outside the thing.
Yeah, I think we should bring the cart.
Yeah,
up to
please
it.
Yeah,
Bring
bring the
Yeah.
cart in or
You can't bring
near.
it in there. It's like equally as big.
That mossy fallen log outside the house kind of looks like a person.
It's a mimic.
Not that one.
The other one with the legs and the
Holy
arms.
shit, run!
Yeah, the one with the two legs and then the arm.
It's an ant.
I will go water the horses.
Is there like
Guys,
Oh, I
a...
thought you were
Come
gonna
back
piss
if both
on
the
them.
horses have been drowned.
They were weak. Is there like some kind of, roof on the carriage? Right.
No. You could try to sleep
No.
under the carriage.
No, I'll just sleep in the carriage. Like,
Okay.
using as like a grain as, like a mattress or something.
Screw it, I'll sleep under.
So-
I'm gonna sleep under it.
So I can take the first 4 hours, and then other people can take the last 2.
Yeah, Cecilia takes second watch.
I take third.
Okay,
You can have an hour each. Let's see. You have 4 hours.
we have.
All right. So whoever's on first
Oh,
watch, make me a perception check.
I shall. 4 hours of watching a fucking cart.
And 2 people sleep.
Nice.
Damn.
I see
so
the
the-
future.
The night, goes by. You occasionally hear some strange sounds, and at one point during the night, you hear this like horrendously loud screeching off in the distance to the north. So up ahead, further on the road.
And he was never heard from again.
I'll
Are
be
you
right back.
hiding in the wires? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Could we have like a small toilet break? Toilet and like get
While
some
I
water
run-
break.
Yeah, while Aaron is away.
All right, be right back then.
So yeah, it's a survival to figure out what that was.
Sure, I'll roll it.
So you're not confident in this, but you think that it could be maybe like a giant owl. I mean, the screeching is definitely reminds you of owls that you've heard in the forest before, but it was so loud, like you can tell that it's a very long ways away, and it still has like a
Is it what?
Internet issues.
some sort of massive owl somewhere screeching off in the distance. But it never comes any closer.
Okay. So it's up north, further along the path, and it's some kind of bird.
An owl bear.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's an owl bear. I don't know what an owlbear is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are you.
Yep.
Now,
Okay.
yeah.
So I don't know how much you heard, so I'll just repeat it all. You can hear off way ahead in the distance up north beyond further on the road. What you're able to place is a noise made by an owl. It sounds exactly like the screeching an owl would normally make, but it's so loud that you deduce it's not, there's no way that can be a normal owl. So if it is an owl, it's massive.
Yeah, it's a giant fuck off owl.
But it doesn't come any closer, and the rest of your watch goes without issue. Whoever's on second watch, make me a perception check.
That's
Eventually,
me.
I wake up Cecilia, walk over to her. You're up.
How did it go?
Quiet. Besides an owl up north. Seems to be very
Besides an
good.
abnormally loud screeching of an owl. Good luck.
You know, it was quiet.
So, for some reason, Bermuda's rolling twice. Do you know
Because-
how to
You
fix
have the
that?
advantage thing checked, but it's cool.
For some reason, advantage isn't actually on her.
On my
thing.
character sheet.
If you go to the call thing in your character sheet, roll, and then you should see roll queries. That's the way you change the settings so that you don't roll twice all the time.
Yeah, it says always roll advantage on your thing. I mean, it's okay to roll it like that. We just take the first number. So yeah, your watch goes
Yeah, okay.
without incident at all, really. I mean, it's pretty quiet. You don't hear any owls, just the normal creatures you'd hear in a strange, magically twisted forest.
Fair enough.
Whoever's on third watch, make me a perception check.
That would be me.
So your watch starts off quite uneventful. And then a couple hours into it, you see these strange lights at sort of the horizon of your vision. They're sort of like wandering through the forest. And as they get closer, you're able to make out they like almost like come together. And there's like this humanoid figure almost made of like a dim glowing light walking through the forest towards you.
Oh dear lord.
Mother.
What was it? Wake up, Phoebus. Like, God damn it, Phoebus. Wake up. There's something outside. Coming
I'm
toward
always
us.
awake.
Oh, great. Yeah. You know, it's glowing and all that bullshit.
What's
And
going
then
on?
something human, something outside. They're coming toward us. So,
Well, it will lead the humans first. Don't worry.
So as you're like
As I,
waking,
as I start to stand up,
as you're like waking the people up and saying this, you hear a
TLOI. Can I still see them? The glowing?
can I
Oh,
see
yeah.
the glowing?
oh, for sure.
Where is it
Okay.
coming from?
Like, how close are they?
They're about 150 feet off to the on the map. It would be like the southwest.
Okay. Go to, God damn it, Cecilia. You, human, there's something. I think you can hear it if you wake up right now. They're glowing too. So,
I'm ready.
I'm wondering about the. I think they're coming towards us, and I'm wondering about these two outside.
I sneak up towards the cart,
Nice.
drop low, and go over
Yep.
to them.
Yeah, you like army crawl your way over the cart as silently as you can. You once again hear a
Yeah. Where are they sleeping? Derek is like underneath the cart.
I'm
Or
on
is,
top of it.
Oh, on top. Where's Manon?
I'm underneath.
Okay. Yeah, I wake up Manon first. And, shake him and say, something's coming. Be prepared.
Okay, I say thanks.
You're welcome. And yeah, then I jump up on the cart and wake up Eric. There, Tucker, wake up.
What?
Something's
What's
coming.
going
Be
on?
prepared.
Yep. So you guys wake up to Phoebus telling you something's coming, and you basically like come out of like just a
And I point at
dead
the light.
sleep. Yeah, and then right when you wake up, you guys don't see any lights anymore. Like the light has just sort of like faded away. But at the exact same moment, swooping from the air, you don't know how you missed it. This massive whoosh, 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 cathode onto the top of the farmhouse. There's this massive blue, what you presume to be a dragon. None of you have ever seen a dragon before, perched on this farmhouse, which like the roof like shakes and creaks as it lands, and it looks down at all of you and says, "Who dares enter the territory of Gul'Drak, the Glimmer King?"